Hello, monsters abound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires in part 10 of my Beastmen campaign. Well, we didn't quite hit 9 billion likes, did we? I've not received my knighthood, and Neil Nunes has slapped a restraining order on me. Apparently, breaking into his house and watching him sleep is a gross overstepping of personal boundaries. Stupid judge. So a bit of a letdown there. Now, I'm not angry with you, but I am disappointed. Disappointed with rage! Well, regardless, I can't say no to you, and I'd already recorded the video before, so that's the thing. Anyway, so we are going to be doing an hour-long extravaganza. Ooh, it's like 2 episodes in one. Good times. So, with that in mind, we are going to be heading into Tilia and then the Border Princes. But we do have some skill points to distribute first, because we did just burn Skaven Blight to the ground. Not that it was in the hands of the Skaven, of course, it was in the hands of filthy, dirty humans. Ugh. So that's a thing. So I think I'm going to go... I mean, we could get Lightning Strike, but, I mean, that could be useful. But Children of Chaos will give us more growth, and I'm kind of... What I want to know is... whether... Right, growth resets. So you can only have 20 growth at any one time. Fine. Okay, so with that in mind, I think we're going to go for Lightning Strike first, because we do need 4 skill points in this sort of block here before we can get Renowned and Feared. So, I mean, getting Hall Growth now won't give us any bonuses. Getting Lightning Strike will give us Lightning Strike. So we'll get that first. That's my thinking there. Malagor, you've got a skill point as well. We could give you Fueled by Blood, but you'd only be really helping yourself there. Could go for upgrade Bray Scream, Bestial Surge maybe. That's more charge bonus and Vigour for 9 seconds. If we cast a spell just as we hit the main line, that'll give us more charge bonus. Let's get Bestial Surge. Let's do that. We do need to replenish up a little bit, but some of our units are pretty damn elite now. And what I did want to do is change some of these. So these are now the Herpes, because that's a good name for them. I did want to call one of these guys the Moo Fighters. So that's done. If you think of any other names for units, let me know. I've got some for the heroes, but obviously we can't actually get any heroes at the moment, so we've already got, in fact, Gauze and Roses. Do I want to check, like, Oxel Rose, like Axel Rose, but sort of, I mean, I know he's a goat rather than... Anyway, the point is that that's his name. So that's what we're going with. Okay, so Lord Not Moved, Malagor, yes, I know that. So you can just encamp because you can't do anything else. And then end turn. So Carl is shifting about. I think he's chasing after Skarsnik. Skarsnik died to some rebels last time. Looks like Carl might use this to now finish him off. Poor old Skarsnik. Still, it's nice that we can actually see what's going on around there. Because obviously otherwise it would just be fog of war. So I prefer not to lose Skarsnik as an ally, but... unfortunately he is a bit surrounded by enemies. Lupio is leaving. He's seen all of the settlements that he's come to warn of a Beastman invasion. Burned to the ground by Beastmen. You want a defensive alliance? How about if you give me some money for it? Right, how about... oh. Right, I want to see if I can confederate with them. Because that will give me some upkeep bonuses. For like 5 or 6 turns, I think it is. So that'd be good. So chapter objectives complete. We've raised 8 settlements From afar, the beastmen watch the cities of men with a baleful gaze, longing to tear apart which they so detest, and so it comes to pass. Good. With splintering roars, the great throng of beastmen descend upon the world of men. With much clamour and with singular hatred they charge and do not cease. Need to raise 14 settlements. No problem. Can do. Now, I could meander my way. I think this is safe. That's fine. Now, I'm not going to do the same with Morghur because he could get caught and killed. So that's... Morghur's just going to have to foot slog it across the swamp. Sorry about that. Darren is going to come and join us, I guess. Are we at war with Tilia? Not. Oh, actually, we're not at war with Tilia, so that would have been fine. Damn it. Darren, why don't you go and finish off Estilia for me? Go on. Off you go. Shoo. Enjoy. Let your hair down. So Carl is doing a little bit of raiding. But he's had his replenishment hindered. You won't like that. You'll be all stroppy. Telling him to fetch his electors counts, and that does not have my consent, and all that kind of stuff. Bye, Lupio. Okay, so we do have some Tilian armies moving up. I don't think it's going to be too difficult to deal with them. We can, of course, use the Beast Pass to get Morghur to join us, because I just assumed I'm at war with everyone. To be honest, it's probably best to just assume that, but we could get through the swamp using the Beast Paths, no problem. A rival Beast Lord has called a Bray Herd to war and demands that you join his ranks. Will you listen to the call, or will you forge on alone without them? Disregard the call. So we get less horde growth but more leadership. I don't need leadership. I'm going to disregard. We need no Bray Herd to make our way in the world. We can create destruction, discord very well on our own. Thank you very bloody much. Indeed we can. Darren is heading towards Brion. Good luck there. And are we in range of the city? We are. That's no problem. So I think what we're just going to do is we're just going to encamp. Just get a little bit of horde growth going on. Let's go over there. We could maybe try and lure Leonardo Catraza out with Morghur, potentially, but nah. Yeah, we need one more turn for the Tribe Summit. We could get some Bestigors, though. What am I looking at? Not that one. Army. Thank you very... Yep, there we go. Right, so Bestigors. They do take 2 turns to recruit, and upkeep is 276, which is pretty pricey. Yeah. How much do Gors cost? Could get Gore Herd with shields. And we could... How much are these? These are 73. These are 1. I mean, the price difference isn't much, is it? And I mean, the Gore Herd and Ungore Herd are pretty much similar. But the Gore Herd are just, you know, better. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the Ungors. Let's get rid of them. I'm going to get 4 Gors. And then I'm going to get some Slangors as a backup unit. I don't really want the Ungor Raiders, but I just feel in getting rid of... I mean, we need some missile units. I feel like we need some missile... yeah, let's do that for the moment. I can always drop some units later, but as long as I have 1 slot free for the Slangors... Slangors can keep Oxel Rose occupied, because obviously that they know he's a bit of Slanesh. They're a bit of Slanesh. They can all, you know, I don't know, like party. Although, you know, that's really just another word for orgy. Still, I mean, you know, whatever goes. Whatever they do in their own time is fine. I'm okay with it. I'm fine. Obviously, they need to keep things professional on the battlefield. That's where it matters. But, oh, they're running away. I suppose they can't see us. Oh, no. Was that... Oh, the Blooded Axe tribe was down there. Were they? I thought I just... Huh. Okay, fine. The Bray Herd has disbanded. Apparently... Oh, right, yeah, because we dropped some units. Oh, I keep doing that. Yeah, because we dropped below 17 units, the Gore Herd disbanded. That's okay. Oh, we need tech. Envoy to the Dark Gods. Yeah, we need that. Okay, so we don't have that yet. Right, fine. Do I maybe want to get Worship of the Ruinous Powers then? That's going to increase our research. And Chaos Corruption upkeep and income from raiding as well. Maybe we'll get that after Encircle Prey. We'll get Worship of the Ruinous Powers and get Defiled Honour, Man Cleavers, and then Envoy to the Dark Gods. Get some Slangors in our army. In the meantime, looks like all of these armies have wandered off. Can I maybe lure them into an ambush? If I like go and hide in the forest over here, it's quite close to that agent. I don't think they're in... they could march. But yeah, they can march for miles. Okay, what we're going to do... I think this is fine.
Man gods and dubious masters have no place here.
Man gods? Aren't your gods men as well? Okay, so we're going to declare war on you. And your mighty beard. And then Malagor is just going to wander over here and do some light raiding. He's going to do like he did in Bretonia, just, you know, run into a small house, the family sitting down for a meal, just kick the cat once and then run out the other side, just braying in victory. No, don't kick the cat, that's mean. Just like, you know, I don't know, push over a small child. He just push. Yeah, that's fine. He pushes over a small child and then just runs out the other way. Just by himself. And maybe we can lure some of these Tillian armies in to come and say hello. If we can kill them, then destroying their civilization should be no problem. It's a shame that Darren didn't get to destroy Istilia for us, but never mind. Oh, we've been spotted. So, what are the Tillians going to do? Are they still going to attack us? They are attacking Malagor. I mean, you do realise that Morghur gets to join in as well. But, sure. So I do have some mortars. So I need to get the Herpes need to deal with those. But otherwise, I don't really think this is going to be a problem. They do have a lot of heroes, though. They've got 2 Bright Wizards. 3 Lords. So I need to deal with those. But otherwise, no problem. Can't believe the absolute buggers attacked Malagor. At least Morghur's had to back him up. Yeah, obviously he's brought friends as well. Fair few friends. So Malagor is obviously over here somewhere, and our army has come in to reinforce. We're very quickly pushing our way through this forest. We're up against quite a large enemy force, and they've got quite a few mortars with them, so we do need to close with them very, very quickly. So we're pushing forward. Unfortunately, they've got quite a commanding position up on this hill. It's going to be very difficult to dislodge them. There is a Bright Wizard, Celio Anaconia, who is a bit far away from his fellows. So we're going to try and hunt him down, pick him off before he can link up with the rest of his army. Already the mortar's opening fire. Oof. And getting some rather good hits. Ouch. I'm going to chase down this Bright Wizard. Unfortunately, he does have friends. He's got Jordi Alferio, a captain, and the general, and a whole bunch of Empire Knights and these spearmen with shields. Nice bit of shades being dropped there. Their knights are charging in. They are in a river, and I think this counts as forest as well, so they're not going to do particularly well for themselves. Gore charging in under fire. We should be able to deal with those no problem, I hope. The rest of our forces now moving in. Some knights have charged our Gore, but now we're counter-charging with our Chaos Spawn. They're going to get caught. They're not going to be able to get away. Look at them there, getting torn to pieces. More Chaos Spawn charging in on the right flank, backed up by Sir Gore Herd with shields. They're going to try and pin down some of these missile units. The centre's looking okay, but the left flank is looking a little bit dicey as swordsmen, spearmen and a lot of their heroes get embroiled in combat with our Gore, and also Mutalika, who is currently surrounded by a bunch of pikemen. They're poking him to death. He is trying to get away. He has managed to break out. Some Mongol spearmen coming into the rear. Mutalika is going to come charging in, try and get away from those pikemen. The Tillian centre has shattered, and our Gore and Chaos Spawn are now free to run down the fleeing swordsmen and spearmen, and that does mean that they can now go charging after the enemy missile units. Does it me, or does it look like some of my Gore are smoking? Is that normal? Should they be smoking that badly? Am I going to have to implement an anti-nicotine program? I mean, they're going to get out of breath, aren't they? They're going to be coughing. Get a short jog, and they'll be coughing their lungs up. That's not going to be good. What about second-hand smoke? That's going to be atrocious. Anyway, so we're chasing down the missile units. The crossbows now fleeing across the river, trying to get some distance between them and the chasing Gauls and Chaos Spawn. The little melee going down by the river here is now going in our favour, as the Empire General has fallen and the last few units being picked off. The Herpes have been doing sterling work, picking off the mortars and some of the missile units. Again, 55 kills there. Good work, ladies. And Chaos Spawn hunting down the last few mortars. So a victory, but we did take quite a lot of damage. Those mortars are nasty. I'm going to have to remember that. Take them out as a priority. Took a fair amount of damage there, but destroyed 3 Tillian armies. And got a lot of cash, so I'm fine with that. I think we're going to sacrifice the captives so that we can get Kazrak. So I think we need to do... We managed to kill 2 generals as well. But Leonardo got away. He is the faction leader. But we did manage to kill Geordie LaForge and Arigio... blah blah blah, that one as well. I think we've managed to take out all but one of their mortars as well. So that is a win. Let's sacrifice the captives. Lots of people got ranks up, and it looks like this army over here is not going to be able to get away. They're just trying to recruit more units very, very quickly. Yeah.
I will not obey.
Yeah, that's not going to go so well for you, is it? And they're in a swamp as well. So we were detected, but that's okay. Assault units failure. The final supper. Seeking the gift of regeneration, an imprudent cabal of young magic users has been dabbling in ogre gastronomacy. Ugh. But disaster strikes as they inadvertently summon the great Moor itself. Smacking its lips with delight as the banquet laid out before it, the Moor devours the hapless sorcerers where they stand and disappears with a satisfied belch. This arcane upheaval has sapped the winds of magic faction-wide. Brilliant. God damn it, guys. Oh well, okay. Mutalika, you've got a skill point. I think we're going to go for... Yeah, let's go for Woundmaker, more weapon damage, obviously. Oxal Rose is... We did quite like the Withering. That's quite useful to have, I think. And magic cost reduction is, well, it's only it's not the best. Could give him a Razor Gore Chariot, but we're probably not going to do that just yet. I think instead we're going to give him Power Drain. So that's going to give him more Winds of Magic. And let's move Malagor up, and we will then kill... Oh, he's going to run away. Okay, come back here. Come on, come on, just don't... You're just putting off the inevitable. We've got an ambush, and I'm just going to auto-resolve that one. Oh, we lost a unit of Gauls. Oh no, the Moo fighters! Damn it. They were the best of us. And now they're the deadest. Jesus Christ, 153? Fine. Okay, well let's sacrifice the captives. More cash. Mutalik has got a mannish thrall. Some beastmen are mongrels with minor mutations. Although they live their pathetic lives amongst men, their true loyalty is to the herd. And we've got a Banner of Rage, which is nice. Bruno and Paolo are both dead. Those guys. Okay, Morghur, you've got a skill point. We were going to put that in Children of Chaos. So we just need to max that out, and then we can get Renowned and Feared. More upkeep reduction, which will be good. We need to replace the Moo fighters, so let's do that. Do I want another unit of Chaos? Screw it, whatever. What the hell? Let's have another unit of Chaos spawn. Can't us, anyway. Okay, Malagor. Do we want to go... I mean... Savage Dominion would let you summon a Cygor, which is pretty good. So let's go for Evasion, and then we can go for... Oh, we got 2 skill points. Savage Dominion it is then. So that's going to be able to summon us a Cygor. We can only summon 2 of them. It does cost us a lot of Winds of Magic, but still we can summon a Cygor, so that's good. Basically instant artillery, just add water. Okay. Morghur. We could go for Raiding Party. Mound of Blades would give us more melee attack and charge bonus. But Pile of Flesh would give us upkeep reduction, up to 20% upkeep reduction, which is pretty good. Are we not top? We need 12 growth for that, which would be next turn. Do I want to do that? Because that would let us get... I mean, we could get the Darkling Council. So that'd be more Winds of Magic, more income, which would be nice. Could also get... I mean, we went for the Scorched Grass Plains, though. Because I would like some Centaur. It would have really helped that last battle had we had some more fast units. Problem is their melee attack is so bad. I mean, 31 is just garbage. 29. The melee defense isn't too bad. And the charge... I mean, to be honest... Jeez, what do they... I'm just trying to think. Did the Yeoman Cavalry... I'm sure they have better stats than that. The other option is we could go for the makeshift sty and get some chariots, but... I'm kind of tempted to do that. Problem is, I just find the Razor Gore herd... They are armor piercing though. I do need armor piercing. I mean, the Centaurs with throwing axes do have armor piercing missile damage. I am going to get the Scorched Grass Plains. Centaurs can be found in the grassy plains bordering the deeper forests where they try to outrun the elements. It's also going to reduce campaign movement range for enemy armies starting their turn in this province, which is quite nice. So we're going to get that, get some Centaurs. We could get the Meat Larder. for Malagor. Let's get the meat larder there. I don't think we need to upgrade. Well, oh, it's only 2k. Yeah, we'll do that as well. Whatever. And I want to give... Oh, I should have given that Banner of Rage to Morghur. Oh, hello. Why, if it isn't some green skins? Interesting. I do need some spines. You are not part of Kazarak's plan, indeed not. You're going to declare war on me. Alright. Let's get Scarstick to join in as well. Oh, we've been spotted. Rubbish. So Morghur has been detected. That means he will be knocked out of camp state. His camp state. Will he be knocked out of his camp state? No, he won't. Oh, that's good. Beastmen excel at ambushing. Wisegors know all the beast paths and so can surround their prey more quickly. So we've got the encircle prey tech. That's good. They want us to kill Findle. Yeah, well that's probably not going to happen, is it? And the brass cleaver's nice, but it's not that nice. So we've got 21k. I'm going to get Worship of the Ruinous Powers. That's going to upkeep just boost our research a little bit. And we want to go for the Envoy of the Dark Gods. So I need to get Defiled Honor. And then Man Cleavers. So go down that line there. And then we can get Envoy of the Dark Gods, which would be good. So this army's almost healed up. We do have some green skins. There's Wurzag. Wurzag and Turg. Who are you at war with, Wurzag? Yeah, it's Grimgor, isn't it? Of course, it would be... Your strength rank 3, you've got 19 settlements. It looks like, again, it looks like the dwarves and greenskins are fairly evenly balanced. Which is interesting to see. There's Queek down there. I guess this must be Khalida. I guess that must be Queek as well. So Krokgar is down. Yeah. Oh well. So yeah, we're on our way. Grimgor kind of likes us actually, so that's nice. Although obviously we need his spine. So probably going to have to declare war on him. That's a shame. I am going to lay siege to their capital. What the frickin'? Okay. Okay, so that's a lot of... That's a fair few mortars, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, good. What we might do there then is how long can they hold out? 10 turns and their supplies will run out in 1 turn. That's probably what we'll do then. We'll just wait for them to run out of supplies because I don't really fancy taking on that many sodding mortars. I can imagine they're just going to crush me, annihilate me. What's our Bestial Rage doing? So we're getting 3, 1 from characters, -6 from post-Brayherd Blues, but that's going to decrease. I think we should get another Brayherd almost immediately. Scarstick's back with another army. And Carl's wandered off. Oh, are they coming out against me? Oh, that means I have to. Oh, that means I have to fight 6 mortars and 7 units of handgunners. Oh, okay, okay. Let's. Okay, we got this. This is gonna be fine. So this battle's going to be just started off a little bit differently. Our main force is heading towards the enemy main army. So we've got lots of our Chaos Spawn, Metallica, all that. Whereas our units that can Vanguard deploy are hitting their reinforcements as quickly as possible. They've got a lot of mortars. We need to make sure they don't manage to get into a good position to start opening fire. So we're going to immediately hit their reinforcements. They start to come into the field. So we've managed to pin them down. A nice pit of shade's going to be launched there. Oh, that's going to be. Oh yeah, that's good. They're charging in, pinning down their missile units. Not going to let those handgunners get a good shot off at us. At the same time, these mortars were breaking through, trying to do as much damage as possible. If we can make them break and flee off the field, this battle is going to be easy. Unfortunately, I didn't particularly want to get picked off by 6 units of mortars because I saw how much damage 3 units of the bloody things did in that last battle. So the Harpies flying in, they're going to run interference, pin down those mortar crews so they can't open fire. The rest of our Ungor taking out the melee and missile units. The main battle has gone very, very one-sidedly as the Chaos Spawn simply just run over the enemy infantry, and the knights just killed them easily, no problem there. Metallica backing them up. Let's just, I mean, look at some of these Chaos Spawn. 96 attack, 244 weapon damage. That is just obscene. They've got a speed of 64 as well. Pretty brutal. So there we go. We've managed to break the reinforcements very, very quickly. Although we didn't kill many of the mortars, but we did manage to break them. And that's at least won us the battle. Again, my Gors are smoking. What is wrong with them? Is that a Beastman thing? I mean, it could be steaminess, just heavy breathing maybe, but Jesus Christ, guys. It's like watching a horde of angry Thomas the Tank Engines. A little bit of a cheeky fight there, but we did manage to drive them off. I think we're probably going to devour the captives this time round for the replenishment. I think we're probably going to need it. But their army did take a lot of damage. We killed one of the mortars, but the others got away. They were so close to the map edge that they just managed to break and flee immediately. So, but we could sack. No, I'm going to devour. Devour the captives, and Morghur has ranked up. Oh, the Dark Moon. This is useful because we can get the when one falls. So that is going to reduce our horde growth, but is going to give us plus 25 constant casualty replenishment rate, which means we will heal up even while sieging. So we've got Gluttony. The herd is noisome and disgruntled, more so than usual even. They resent having to worship the Herdstone for yet another night, and instead desire to feast and overindulge. What do you say, Lord? A night of feasting? That's going to give us more leadership but less chaos corruption. Or worship, you beasts. It's going to give us more chaos corruption. I mean, I can understand that going to church night after night is really boring, and sometimes you just want to eat and have sex with everything. And to be fair, I can totally understand that. So I'm going to say a night of feasting. They could not be stopped now, even if you wanted it. Revelry is in their blood. Let them feast. Let them ruck house. They will be grateful for it. I bet they will. Well, they won't be in the morning, will they? They'll work out with a sore head. But that's okay. Now, what I did want to do is Morghur. What do you have? You've got Banner of Rage, Flying Spy, Ungor Whelp. I kind of like that. Magister is kind of nice as well. Horde growth is good. Campaign line of sight is good. I mean, do I need the Bestial Rage? I don't really. Let's get rid of the Whelp and get the Banner of Rage. We will do that. Malagor, you don't really need it either. I mean, to be honest, I may as well give it to him. And Oxel Rose, you. I mean to give him the Jagged Dagger, so we're going to give him that. I don't think there's anything else we can. There's a Torment Sword there, and we could give that to Metallica. But I kind of like. Well, I mean, +4 weapon strength isn't really the best, is it? Maybe I want to give that to Morghur. Let's give a Tormentor Sword to Morghur. Let's do that. You've got Talisman of Protection, and you've got a Luck Stone, and Malagor, you've got a Talisman of Preservation. Right, okay, well everyone is fairly tricked out then. That's okay. So this settlement should start taking, yeah, turns before surrender 5. That's actually looking... we could wait. I just don't like those mortars. I just feel they're going to give me a right pounding. Do I auto-resolve it? I could auto-resolve it. The balance of power isn't exactly... That's great. We'll auto-resolve. That's fine. That's fine. And oh my goodness. Yes. 17,000 monies. I will loot and raise. Thank you very much. Pascal Buffon is dead. We've got a ram horn helm, a headdress with 2 great ram horns that meld into the wearer's own, allowing him to deliver a devastating headbutt, armor and melee attack. That's quite nice. You've got the helm of many eyes, which is quite nice. You've got the helm of many eyes as well. What have you got? You've got nothing. I could give you the ram horn helm. I mean, it's not really... I may as well. Right, Morghur, you've got a skill point. You've got, bloody hell, you've got 3 skill points in that case. 2 in Children of Chaos and 1 in Renowned and Feared. There we go, more upkeep reduction. That's very good. Look at that. We are now well in the money. I say well in the money. And Chaos Spawn only costs 86 upkeep. So that's pretty nice. And Mutalika, you've got a skill point. We're going to go for Wound Maker. Just up your weapon strength. And Oxal Rose, you... When can you have a Razorgore Chariot? Level 15. A few more levels yet. Do I go for Occam's Mind Raid? I do quite like that. Well, I mean, looking at it, it gives weapon damage and armor piercing damage. Now, one of the things we're lacking is armor piercing damage, so that would be good. And also, we've got, I mean, Beastmen always have super high melee attack. So, increasing your weapon damage, yeah, let's get Occam's Mind Razor. Malagor, you've got a skill point as well. Everyone's got skill points. So we could get Mantle of Gorok. That increases our melee attack weapon damage, but reduces armor. Is that an area of effect? Self-ally. I don't think it is. I mean, our Chaos Spawn only have 20 armor anyway, so who cares if they have a little bit less, right? Right, that's what we're doing there. And I think Malagor is just going to encamp just for the turn. I'm going to hold off building the Rude Burrow. I think what I want to do is upgrade to the Cursed Labyrinth, and then upgrade to the Raging Pyre. I'm not entirely certain, but I think that might let us have another Gorbel. I think. Okay, so we got technology, and we are going for Defiled Honor. Who cares? The man filth honor, slaying and blood is all the gods want, even if that is achieved from afar. Missile damage plus 10% for all units, and ammunition plus 10% for missile infantry units. Now, I did want to get some Centaurs with throwing axes, and in fact, we do have enough growth for that, so we could actually do that if we encamp. I think I'm going to go for... Is that settlement? Oh, the Greenskin have taken Lucini. So I think we're going to go and kill the Tillians at Zarakzil, which I think is their last settlement. I don't think they've got another one. And then I guess we'll start killing Greenskins, because we need those. We need the Orc spines. I think then we need Dwarf spines or something. We need something from Dwarves. So then we can kill some Dwarves. Win. Okay. So we're going to head towards Zarakzil next. We're going to just hide in the forest over here. Oh, hello.
Not likely.
Max Minnow Bruno. We'll kill him next. But first we're going to upgrade the Centaur's Hollow. Centaurs are incapable of building their own shelters and find hollows in which to rest and revel. That's kind of sad. It's going to hide the fire. I think they might try and resettle their old capital, but I don't. We might end up being able to get them in an ambush, but otherwise we'll go and burn Zarakzil to the ground. I wonder how the Astilians are doing. Not great. Still quite a lot of chaos corruption there. It is dropping, but Skaven corruption is increasing? Really? Huh. Okay. From events. I think that's Still Faith Overhaul has some events that increase Skaven corruption in human settlements from time to time. The Beastmen campaign very much feels sort of like you're just visiting the Warhammer world. Everyone else is sort of doing their own thing, building empires, and you're just traipsing through, burning stuff to the ground. Just killing people relentlessly for no reason. It's kind of nice, actually. It's a different experience. I don't really feel like the unbeatable horde. Oh, well, we failed our ambush, but they have decided, or we have actually got a battle with them. I'm going to give the Banner of Rage to one of my Chaos Spawn units. Doesn't matter which one. Wait, are these? Bloody hell. We'll give it to the rank 7 ones, I guess. I'll just auto-resolve this, I think. There we go. And we'll sacrifice the captives. Let's see if we can get Kazrak. Zarakzil should be an easy kill. That rhymes. That's very pleasing. So Morghur has been spotted. We've got a Bray Herd. Giovanni Spada has been killed. So it's Maximo Bruno. It's a shame. I mean, for them. And the Bray Herd has got some Minotaurs with shields, some Minotaurs. Got a Razor Gore Chariot, Centaurs with throwing axes, all that kind of good stuff. I think we're going to send Morghur over here. And then can we? Yep, you're going to back us up. Excellent. Yeah, that's an easy auto resolve. There we go. And I mean, I could. Yeah, I'll take the cash. May as well. I mean, maybe we can start building up Malagor's horde now. Because, I mean, we do have a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. 42,000. That's no problem. And we're about to head into Badlands and kill some orcs. Morghur, you've got a skill point. So we've got Renowned and Feared. I'm not too bothered about any other of the blue skills, to be honest. Fairly happy with that. What I might do, though, is... I mean, I could... He's level 22. I might get... well... Let's get Fury of the Herd to buff up... Well, no, actually... Do I want to buff up my cavalry? Yeah, let's get Unrelenting Savagery. The Beastmen delight in constant fighting, in vicious, ceaseless brutality. It gives him purpose. Ah, it's nice. It's nice to have a purpose, isn't it? Metallica, you got a skill point. We're going to pop that in Woundmaker. You now do 711 weapon damage. And Oxal Rose, you can have Arcane Conduit. That's very good. It's going to help us keep our Winds of Magic power reserves up. that old Volkmar there? I think it is. Ooh. Skarsnik just beat up Balthazar Gelt and retook his Karakazgaraz. Well done, Skarsnik. I mean, Skarsnik doesn't often... He tends to... I've noticed in the campaigns I play at least, Skarsnik tends to do okay for himself, but he doesn't really expand very much. I think he's a bit boxed in. He's got the Empire on one side, Wood Elves on the other. The problem with the Wood Elves is they tend to be isolationist, but sometimes a little switch in their head seems to flick and they just go mental and start conquering everything. Okay, do I want to go and kill some greenskins? I mean, yes is the answer to that. So, what about... Can I... If I go there... Going to use the beast paths. So we're going to go and hit... I think we're going to hit Myrmidons. Oh, mind you, that doesn't look... Maybe we're going to hit Zvorak. Because Zvorak actually looks slightly more built up. So we'll get more cash from that than Myrmidons. I think that's what we'll do. Is that a... That's a Skull Reef. That could be more money. We could maybe I'll send Malagor off to go and grab that, and Morghur can go and grab Zvorak. That seems sensible. The Hidden Skull Reef, right off the coast of the Border Princes. So that's like a little party going on in the forest. Is that Dorian Weldon? Seems to be the target of several Wood Elf agents, but seems to be dodging all of them. That's pretty impressive. Indeed, Malagor. Now, can you go and grab this Skull Reef for me? Horde of the Vampire. I haven't got blackened plates. Armor +3 and 20% flame resistance, which is pretty garbage, but we have got another 10k. So that's nice. And can we get you back onto... No, you'll take a little bit of damage. You're a little bit seasick. So the Beastmen boats are like narwhals, like giant mutant narwhals, which is interesting. Do I want to go and kill Zvorak? No, I think I kind of do. Let's go and burn Zvorak to the ground. Yeah, I'm going to declare war on the greenskins. Skarsnik's going to come and join me. No problem. I mean, we haven't killed greenskins before, have we? It's kind of... Do I want to fight them? Fight some greenskins? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I do. I want to fight some greenskins. So we killed a lot of humans recently. There's a lot of dead humans. Well, mostly Empire. I mean, the Southern Realms are basically Empire anyway. So, but now we get to kill some orcs instead. That's going to be fun. Maybe we get to kill some more dwarves later. But we haven't bought greenskins yet. So this is going to be good. This is going to give us the orc spines we so desperately need. So Herpes and our Hounds of Pestilence are chasing down these Forest Goblin Spider Riders. No particular reason. Just happened to be a good unit to pick off. They were sort of hanging back from the rest of the army. So they're going to deal with them. Some Squig Hoppers moving back to support. So we're going to have to deal with them as well. The main army... Morghur doesn't seem to want to move this battle. I don't know why. I did tell him to do stuff, and he refused until very late in the battle. I don't entirely understand what that was about. The Goblin Big Boss charging the entire Beastman army by himself. That's very brave. But I mean, well, that Gaul certainly didn't enjoy it. But there we go. Is he just chopping their heads off? Jesus. Anyway, so Beastmen charging down into the forest. Greens. I mean, both Beastmen and Greenskins quite brutish creatures. So it's going to be quite brutal. There's big uns getting stuck in there. Chaos Spawn have run up against, I believe it was some Spider Riders, but now they're charging down into some Orc big uns. And Orc big uns, obviously, they are anti-large, but I get the feeling that Chaos Spawn is probably anti pretty much everything. The Chaos Spawn breaking through there, just absolutely made absolute mincemeat of those big uns. They're going to be able to charge into the rear of this unit of Orc big uns now. There they go. And pretty much the entire army instantly breaks. Can't really blame them. I mean, this battle wasn't really in any question. It was always going to be pretty easy. It's always fun to just kill a brand new race. It's always nice to see how you do against a different army. I get the feeling we'll be killing a lot of greenskins in the coming episodes, so that's something to look forward to. Easy peasy, no problem there. But then it wasn't really going to be a problem. Anyway, we are going to loot and raise. Thank you for the cash. And we've got some Orc Spines. It was Orc Spines, wasn't it? Didn't... Spines of Orcs. There we go. Orc Spines. So we've got the Orc Spines. Nice work. And now we need to raid any region belonging to the following race: Dwarf Realms. With Morghur. Defeating the Greenskins was not the difficult part. That was removing the spine in one piece from their bodies. You know what? That is the hard part. Nonetheless, Morghur now stands over the emptied corpses of a dozen felled orcs, their spinal cords stored safely away. His attention turns now, in craze and macabre bloodlust, to the dwarves. Their stern and thick craniums will be the next important part of the ritual. As many as can be contained must be, and as fast as possible. So now we need dwarf skulls. This feels a bit Blue Peter, doesn't it? I just have this mental image of Morghur putting aside some bloody orc spines and going, and here's one I've made earlier. Good. Okay, so that's the thing, and we've got the blasted standard, which gives us missile parry with shield. 14. I mean, yeah, it might actually come in useful. Well, not that much use. Oh, yeah, well. And we've got a barbarian. Some marauders walk openly within the lands of other races, not seen as a threat, but a northern foreigner, a barbarian. But they are wrong. He is a threat. Income from post-battle loot plus 6%, that is. Right, Morghur, you got a skill point. And I think we're going to go for Unrelenting Savagery, so we're going to do that. Malagor is currently a bit seasick, but he's okay. He'll land soon enough. He'll be on terra firma. And we could... Where is... Okay, so this would be Dwarf Realms over here. So we could potentially just kind of sneak up here, do a little bit of raiding, and then wander off again. I think that's what we'll do. Oh, looks like Volkmar has laid siege to Grimhold, which is ironic considering his name. We've left a nice little trail of destruction there along the coast because we didn't want to go through the forest because of the wood elves. Okay, yeah, Malagor's taking some attrition. He'll be okay though. He's going to land and come and join us. Can't see any greenskins nearby, so that's fine. Yeah, so we want to go and do some raiding. So we are gonna. I'm just gonna scooch up here. So, oh, it looks like Belagar has actually captured the Border Prince. Well, that means I could just do raiding here. So that will get me the next part of Malagor's quest, and I'm not entirely sure where the actual quest battle is. So if it's around here somewhere, or around, you know, I don't want to go too far. It's not going to be all the way south. It will be somewhere in the old world. So I just want to be a little bit, because I do want to get that. Okay, so it's just end turn, I guess. So part of the problem with the Beastmen campaign is you spend a lot of time just ending turn because you don't really have much to do in between. In a way, it's nice because it is a quite quick campaign then. You are just going through the turns quite quickly, but I found particularly with the vanilla campaign, because you didn't have as much replenishment, and so you could spend a good 4 or 5 turns just replenishing. So we've completed. We got some dwarf skulls. That's useful. Hi Vlad, how are you? You want a non-aggression pact? Do you want to give me some money? I want that much money. Gee, you bloody hell, you will give it to me as well. Alright, give me that much money. No, you offer me baubles, I will take what is rightfully... Okay, fine. Be that way. So we have completed that quest. So the dwarven skulls are of great importance to the ritual, yet thick and hardy as they are. The innate dwarf inability to channel the winds of magic leaves them at a significant disadvantage. The leaves rustle and the trees themselves seem to shiver as Morghur unveils the final part of his plan, the Wood Elves. The Azrai and their forest are steeped in magic, old as the world itself. A waystone thieved from deep within the sanctuary forest of Athra Loren will be more than sufficient to sate Morghur's desires. Where is it? Let none of the elves or treekin stand in the way. Cut them down in the name of this quest. So we need to perform an action against a settlement. We've got a brutal business and more weapon damage. That's quite nice. And we've also got the Age of Discovery. So all major port owners have become known to each other via diplomacy. Okay, Mutalica, you are going to go on a little journey. You're going to go over here. No, not. Oh, you get a lot of... Okay, right, yeah, okay, so you stay there. Right, Mutalica, you're going to come over here and kick King's Glade and then run away. That's what we're going to do. We're getting some nice cash from raiding that, so we'll stay there. But we could potentially... I do want some Centaurs, so what I might do... I might get rid of... What do I need ranged units for? Hunting down enemy missile cavalry, which is important. So, do I need them against greenskins though? I kind of feel like I... Is there any enemy down in the Badlands or further beyond that I am going to need Ungor Raiders for? I don't think so. Famous last words, maybe. I think I'm going to get some Centaurs with throwing axes. I'm going to get a few units of them. Oh, Malagor, I forgot to move you. Sorry. It's fine. Morghur isn't going anywhere just yet. Oh, is there going to be a bit of a showdown between Scarstick and Carl there? Who will win? The Prodder or the Hammer? Oh, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Obviously, when Archaon shows up, he will start killing the Empire. Which works for us, because obviously we need to kill the Empire. But I also don't particularly like Archaon himself, because he's got a shiny red helmet, so screw that guy, frankly. Okay, so the greenskins and red fangs have confederated. It's fine, don't care. I'm going to get rid of one raider, and then I'm going to get 2 units of Centigals with throwing axes. It's going to take 2 turns. We're going to be stuck for a little while. Come on, Mutalika. 65% chance. You got this. Come on. Go and kick it. Okay. Not what I said. God damn it, Mutalika. Okay, fine. Right, Oxel Rose, you're up. Right, try and not fuck it up. Jesus. So hard to find good help these days. Like, legitimately impossible. Okay, well, I'll get you some tentacles though, so that's nice. Where's Malagor? You're coming up there. Good, lovely. Like a 5% chance of a critical failure. Come on! This is an XCOM. Oh dear, looks like Skarsnik is going down. Cole's coming at him from both sides. He's being effectively spit roasted. Carl one side. Oh no! Skarsnik's come back. He's broken off from the spit roast and he is now fighting back. Good old Skarsnik. I knew he would. Okay, Oxel Rose, this is on you. We need to just do... I don't care what you do. Just like, I don't know. Just run up to the front, like put a burning pile, like bag of poo on the front step or something. I don't care. What do I want? Up anything? Upkeep -8? I mean, I guess that would be... 3 turns. 3 turns. Well... well, I don't know. Let's go for Beastly Inclination. And then we've got Ruinous Ritual. They want to sacrifice some warriors. I'm going to say I want the cash, thanks very much. And we failed that. Well, that's no surprise. Right. Oxel, come on. Come on. Steel Technology. Take some of the tech. Come on, we got this. We got... Oh, hello. Oh, good job, Oxel. I never had a doubt. Not for a second. Okay, good. So that's done. So, with the required items in his possession, Morghur can begin his ritual, but not here. Not amongst all these normality. Not amongst all this normality. He must return to his lair, where he can be alone amongst his twisted creations. Within this dank and unknowable cavern, Morghur's physical form is hewn from countless gifts and boons from the ruinous powers, coalesced together to create the Master of Skulls. It is here that he will capture the essence of chaos and make it his own. Of course it is. Okay, so do we want to go and do that quest? I mean... we could probably do like Malagors while we're going, because I think we need to... I think it's up here somewhere, so I mean we could do that at the same time. Well, we still need one more turn. And it looks like Istilia is maybe coming to say hello. Oh well, off the road, you've got a skill. Oh, we can give you a Razor Gore chariot. That's totally what we're going to do. You're gonna get a chariot. You're now mounted. There we go. You've got a little chariot for yourself. Neat. A little friend as well. That's nice. I say friend. Obviously, you're a worshipper of Slaanesh, so God knows what that means. Malagor. Right, Malagor. What do I want you to have? I could just upgrade to the Cursed Labyrinth, because that would let us then upgrade to the Darkling Council, get more Bray Shaman. I think, yeah, let's do that. So within the deepest cavern systems, the most ancient of tangled beast path forests of herdstones and pyres. Upkeep -10%. All good. We've also got Defiled Honor, so we're going to get Man Cleavers. Larger blades requires stronger arms for those wielding such massive weapons can literally cleave man filth in twain. Melee attack +6 for Ungor and Gore, and charge bonus +10 for Ungor units. It's pretty good. That'll lead on to Envoy to the Dark Gods. That's going to let us recruit Slangors, Pestigors, Zangors, and Khorngors. While they do not comprehend it, the Beastmen are a vital part of the Dark God's eternal quest to subsume the world in a roiling, turbulent tide of unreasoned change and constant war. Good times. Good times had by all. Okay, I think we're going to... We're going to go through the Empire. And obviously, you know, burn some stuff down along the way. Then we'll go back and get the Nurgle Herdstone. Potentially. Is it worth it? I imagine I literally get down there and it goes, you now have 20% casualty replenishment rate. Which is like, well, great. But... yeah. I like the idea. I think the problem is that I'm not entirely sure if this is right, but I don't think you can add quest battles to the game. So I suspect that there's not much they can really do to make it any more interesting, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so we're going to head back into the Empire. Oh, you're currently encamped. Yes, we're going to head back into the Empire. Let's head over there. Do I want to... So we've got a couple of Centaurs with throwing axes now. So that's good. They start off at rank 5 because obviously... Oh, well, I forgot. Because of course Oxel Rose here has +3 unit experience for Centaur units, so I probably should have had him in the army, but he was busy doing other things. He was covering up for Mutaliga's fuck up, wasn't he? Honestly. Okay, so yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade to the Cursed Labyrinth there. That's going to reduce our upkeep. We're only spending just over 300 a turn, so that's not too bad. That's manageable. And Malagor's going to come and link up. So he's got the Cursed Labyrinth as well. I think we're going to wait for the Darkling Council because that's going to give us a bit more money. It's going to give us 300 extra. So basically that'll offset what we're currently spending. So that's really good. Obviously it'd be nice to have some Minotaurs. I know Minotaurs cost more, but I do think they're a very important unit for the Beastmen. Piffeldorf is currently under siege. Yes, I'm going to start murdering Empire names again. Sorry about that. Hello, Queek. You want an aggression pact? You need our help aid beast things. Do we? Will you give me some money for it? Done. Clan Rictus and Clan Septic. Clan Septic are the ones that start in Nagarond, and I'm surprised they're not dead yet. I wonder if having Clan Rictus in Nagarond makes Malekith's start position a lot more difficult. Because I did notice in my Khalida campaign that Morathi did really, really well for herself, whereas Malekith didn't seem to do so well. He confederated with Morathi. Okay, so we are going to... I think we're going to go and burn Wissenberg even. Burn Wissenberg down, that'd be fun. It's going to help Queek out. Queek, Skarsnik even. Let's do a bit of raiding. And Morghur is going to have Unrelenting Savagery, so that's more melee attack for our Centaurs. You do kind of need it, because the melee attack is actually pretty piss poor. I mean, luckily they've got throwing axes to throw at people, so that is good. That does count as, I think they get the bonus from that tech we got. So they got 15 ammunition, 54 missile damage, 70 range, which isn't very far. But that's okay. Do I want to upgrade anything? I think I'm happy with that, to be honest. So what is the quest? Right. So we need to move any character. Well, we don't really have any characters nearby, so I suspect there's going to be a quest battle somewhere around here, so I may as well move Morghur up. In fact, what I should do is raid with Malagor, because then he will get the next part of his Icons of Vilification quest. So let's do that. Also going to bring us in some cash, which is going to be useful. I mean, we do need to kill the Empire. We need to kill all the realms of men, and the weaker they are, the easier of a time of it Archaon's going to have when he finally arrives. Not that I want to make life easier for Archaon, but he will help us out by obviously killing all the humans. Which is good. You know how much I enjoy killing humans. It's pretty much my favourite pastime. This does mean we've gone round in a big circle. Was that planned? No. But, I mean, we did, I mean, what a trip, eh? We saw a lot of lovely places, and then killed everyone in them, and then set it all on fire. So, that's pretty good. Icons of Vilification complete. Excellent. So we need to move Malagor to... Oh, oh, God, not that place again. We've already burned it... okay, fine. Men quell in fear, barring their doors at night and hanging fetishes from eaves. Not that it will do them any good. Yet while this pleases Malagor, he requires a tangible force to extract his toll in blood and death. A powerful warrior to carry out the next portion of his dark scheme. It is said that the strongest beasts are found deep within the Forest of Shadows. Fine. So we need to go up there. We also need to eliminate Emperor Karl Franz, apparently. Well, I mean, we don't have to. We could do. What we are going to do is destroy Wissenberg. For shits and giggles. I mean, technically we are being led by Morghur, so going around in a big giant circle is probably... standard. He's not the world's biggest thinker, so we are going to go and kill Wissenberg. Let's auto resolve that one. Looks like an easy battle. And I mean 3k. Do I want 3k? It's not an awful lot, is it? Is it even worth it? Am I getting picky later on? I think I am. I mean the hall growth would be nice. Okay, I'll take the cash. We've got some glistering scales, which is going to reduce melee attack in 40 metres around us, and that's armour. So, and we've got the Wand of Jet as well. Increased power reserve, improved power recharge rate. It's pretty nice. Okay, so we need to get Malagor over here, and Morghur needs to go over here. I mean, it's fairly close. And I mean, we've got a big army. In fact, we've got a Bray Herd as well. So this time, we don't have to sneak through the Forest of Ardennes. We can go and burn Marienburg down, and Eelhart, and the whole of the Reichland, and kill Karl. That's what we're going to do. With our 4 units of Chaos Spawn. And what is looking like quite a nice army. In fact, we're not even spending it. I wonder whether I should start recruiting units into Malagor's army. Maybe I should. Let's Traitorkin. I mean that's quite nice. That would help with cavalry, and as soon as we are heading into the Empire, yeah, let's get Traitorkin. So it's decreases speed by almost 50%. And the upgrade... Oh, see, that is the overcast. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so overcast, it reduces speed by almost 50% and also damages the opponent, which is quite nice. So we've got that going on. Unfortunately, we are running out of time. So this is the end of the Extravaganza. I hope it runs to about an hour, maybe even a bit longer. I say timings are tricky because I record the campaign segment and then have to go and record the replays. And obviously the replays don't often take as long as it does to play them because I play in so much. So anyway, but I've played over an hour, so that should be good. Everyone should be happy, apart from me obviously, because we didn't get 9 billion likes, and Neil Noon still has that restraining order on me. That's a problem. But I mean, it's only a problem if he sees me, isn't it? So I can probably hide out in the bushes outside his living room again. Well, that's something to think about. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.